So, you're in a relationship, you're trying to make it work, but you're just not satisfied in bed and maybe other places too. What do you do?
Well, one thing you do is you search the web, which is obviously what you've done or you wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
And searching the web, you're stuck with, well, basically three options.
Right.
The first is technique.
So you do it better.
And there's lots of great advice out there. I mean,
Yeah, that's like you said, do it better.
But if your partner doesn't really want to be with you, what good is that technique?
Well, they've got to be in a place, not just be with you, but they want to feel that way with you right then. And that
Right.
makes them,
Right.
that's usually where the problem starts.
If they're not wanting to be sexual with you to begin with. So then there's the romance,
Mm-hmm.
right? So maybe if you have the technique and you have the romance, and you do the flowers
Mm-hmm.
and you do all those little 1,001 ways to make great romance, right?
Yeah, but
And all of that does actually, I think, it make some improvement in things. I mean, it certainly can't hurt anything, any of it.
well, but it might get you laid, but it's not going to get really great sex. I mean, it's just not going to be that into it because they're still annoyed with you.
Well, so then the third option, you go out there and you learn some rules about how to be in a relationship. You learn how to communicate better. You learn how to do this and do that, and love them the way they want to be loved, and all of that.
If you've seen my video for the significant other, you know how I feel about those. I hate them. I mean,
Yeah.
they just make me so angry.
Well, the problem is that they require that if you don't do it this particular
You're
way,
bad.
well, your partner certainly has ammunition.
What, right. And this is not about giving each other ammunition. It's about removing the need
For ammunition, that's right.
And that's why this works. It's not about finding a new way to fight or a new way to do it or tokens that.
It's really about changing the context of your relationship so that it's not
So
just
it's
about
more
what
fun.
you're doing, it's about how you're being with each other.
It makes everything you do more fun.
Absolutely.
And it certainly makes sex more fun.
Yes.
So that's why they should go with us. I mean, because
Well,
there isn't anything really like this.
no,
that I've seen.
I'm not aware of anything
And
else.
I don't understand that.
And what's funny is because of that, professionals have looked at our material and done the workbook, and they've just been like blown away because it changes everything. It's not just a quick fix for this or that. It changes the whole dynamic. It's like you were saying to me earlier. Mike was telling me about when he was in management that there's a couple of different kinds of management styles. There's the management style in which you get everybody to adhere to certain rules, and you rigidly are the cop, and you make sure everybody does everything they're supposed to do. It's a lot of work, and nobody's very happy.
Right.
Or you can do what you used to do.
You manage
which
by
is
culture.
Create a culture.
These are the values, and if you make a decision based on these values, you did the right thing. And I found those kind of employees are very loyal, even 10 years after they've been with me.
They
We're
still want to work with
loyal,
you. Yes.
And they still want to work with me.
Yes.
And we have a lot more fun. And I've worked in both kinds of environments, and one you want to go to work, and one you don't.
And
so
that's what we're about. We're about building that kind of loyalty
where you want to
within
be
your
with somebody,
major
yeah.
connection.
That's yeah.